Thank you. I'm still processing Neil's story. You have a very patient wife, and I'm sure you're going to be reminded of that story at some point in the future. Glad to be here, and I am excited about the level of cooperation between the city and the county in a number of different areas, and it's important for me to mention that a new and very critical area of collaboration is the request by Harris County that we vote to allow the city and the county to create a new processing center for the Harris County jail complex. It's good for the bottom line of the county, good for the bottom line of the city, and I hope the voters support it, but more importantly, it will for the first time allow us mental health beds at the Harris County Jail. When Sheriff Garcia stands up over and over again and says that the Harris County Jail is the largest provider of mental health services in the state of Texas, that's not a good thing. And to be able to have some mental health beds where we can keep people out of the general jail population and divert them into facilities that can more appropriately care for them, it is something that I hope all Houstonians support. But today we're about something else, and I love groundbreakings and I love ribbon cuttings. It looks like we're a little early on some of this behind me. The city operates on a simple premise that you can't have a healthy city without healthy residents. And we've been doing a lot lately to talk about the physical health of our residents. But there's also mental health issues, emotional issues, and substance abuse and addiction issues. Addressing all of those issues are important for a healthy community. Homelessness and addiction don't just affect the people who we directly see struggling. They affect all of us. And certainly in terms of the expenditure of resources, it affects each one of us. The city's proud to be the largest financial sponsor of this project through our Housing and Community Development Department and the $3 million of federal funds that we put forward. But we are even prouder of the fact that this is another collaborative effort with the county and some of our strong nonprofit partners. We invest this money for the men who will go through this facility, but we invest this money for the future. More important than just the sheer number of clients that will call this facility home for some period of time are the critical services that it offers, the dignity it gives, and the lives that it changes. Currently, the city is leading a regional team in implementing a collaborative and comprehensive plan to end homelessness by 2016. The plan specifically targets our most vulnerable and costly homeless, and that would be chronically homeless individuals. I can't say that we're going to end homelessness forever, but I can say that we will, must, should, and can do a better job in dealing with the chronically homeless. And our comprehensive plan, which has engaged the various service providers, the partners who help us put bricks and sticks out to provide housing, the wraparound support services, we're all coming together with a singular goal, and that is that ending chronic homelessness. In order to do that, we have to have permanent supportive housing, we need detox beds, and we need transitional housing. By pairing stable housing with support services, including the kind of services that are provided here, job training, meals, health services, case management, the men's center is helping the homeless transition to a healthy and productive life, and it is part of, again, not just one isolated action. It is something that is part of our overall plan that will allow us to comprehensively address these issues. I'm impressed with a couple of things about this facility. One is the number of on-site 12-step recovery meetings where no one has to leave the facility to find the peer support that they need. And the other is that 100% of the residents that remain in the program begin earning an income within the first month of their stay. I talk about this a lot in other settings. Jobs are a paycheck, certainly, but having a job at whatever pay level is about dignity and respect and being a part of the community in a way that nothing else allows you to be. So I'm appreciative of that emphasis. We, as a city, want to formally thank everyone who participated: HUD, Harris County, Federal Home Loan Bank of Dallas in Houston, philanthropic community, and the individual donors. I look forward to working with my team from Housing and Community Development Department on more projects like this. We're committed to identifying about 1,000 units more of housing. And last Sunday, actually not this Sunday, the Sunday before, I actually did a one-day trip out to LA, there and back, to observe a veterans housing program and a senior housing program that they had out there. That the veterans housing program, we're already working with U.S. Vets and Cloudbreak and have a facility. I wanted to go visit the mothership and see what they were doing that we could improve here. But the senior housing facility I visited has also excited me. And so I would just say, stick around, keep an eye on what we're doing. You're going to be surprised, you're going to be impressed, and I think you're going to be very, very pleased over the next 2 years as we continue our firm commitment to ending chronic homelessness in Houston. Thank you.